Hey everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy. Okay, so I have a fun new little project that I started working on. I had this journal cover that I had made last year. I was intending to use it for the weekly collage challenge this year, and life happened, and I just couldn't get to the collage challenge, weekly collage challenge. So anyway, I had this cover sitting around, and in the last video we decorated it and kind of finished the cover part of it. And then I was thinking, okay, well, it's this nice big large journal. What could I do with it? And I really enjoy from the collage challenge how I made the last one out of all just this brown packing paper. So I thought, well, I've got a lot of packing paper just kind of sitting around. I might as well do it that way since I enjoyed that. And so had that in mind. And then I just had some extra papers just kind of hanging around that were, print-offs from digital kits, book pages, that kind of thing. And so I just kind of combined the brown packing paper with those other things. And from decorating the cover, I had my John Darien sticker book out, and I was, flipping through the sticker book thinking, gosh, pages like this are so cool, but when would I ever really use these humongous pictures or stickers, I guess, in a journal? How would I use that? And I was just like, I'm so tired of buying all these things and they just kind of sit around, and of course I enjoy them, but I'm not really using them. And so I'm like, there's a lot of odd pictures in here, like these frogs. Unless I was using it for a collage challenge, which I haven't been doing, or I had, for whatever reason, an idea to do a frog-themed journal or a nature, I don't know, maybe nature. But even then, there's so many of them, I don't know that I would ever really use them. So what I decided to do was I pulled out a bunch of pages from this, and so here are the ones that I've kind of been using, thinking, okay, so the way that these kind of work is one side of the page is a sticker, so this is a sticker right here, and then the other side is, you're left with the sticker backing, but then you have this other really awesome picture that you can use somehow. But this sticker backing is really difficult to work with as far as gluing it down and making it stay. Fabri-Tac works really well, but I also feel the need to sew around the outside perimeter. And then also, these are the size of a journal. This book, most journals pages are smaller than this, basically, or junk journal pages. So I thought, well, why don't I go ahead and use this big, large journal, this cover that I've already got, and go ahead and just turn this into kind of like Ode to John Darien, I guess. I don't know. But there's so many cool pictures in here that that's kind of what I decided to do. So I've already started working on I've already got the first two signatures kind of sort of decorated a little bit already, and then kind of started on the third. So I'm going to kind of walk you through the first two signatures, and then I thought, well, we can kind of work on this together from here. So this here, this paper is from a digital kit, and then this is a big sticker from the sticker book. And so kind of thinking about that in the way that I'm doing this, here we have a huge book page. And then this is one of the big pages, like this one, that I Fabri-Tac'd down, I glued down, and then I'm sewing around the outside edge. And so I'm kind of doing that on both pages. So this one is the same thing. I did distress around this one because, I don't know, it was the first one I did. And I don't know if you can see it very well, but there is sewing lines from the other side on this page, but I don't even care. I think it adds some character. I think it's interesting. So yeah, so this is a really old sheet music. And then on the other side of that, we have a big old frog. So, you know, I don't know if I'm going to sell this journal or not, or if I'm going to keep it for myself and use it. But I figure it's quirky and eclectic and different, and I don't know. So anyway, so that's kind of what I'm doing. This is another sticker from the thing, and a big old giraffe on this page. And then there's the other half of the room picture from that other spread. So that was another challenge. There's a lot of really cool pictures from the sticker book. This actually happens to be from a different book altogether, but it fit perfectly with this. And then the last page of this signature has a big bunch of grapes on the page. What was I saying? What was I saying? I don't even remember now. But two big stickers here, lots and lots of writing room. I mean, this is a large book, so it's not like there's a waste for a waste of place for writing and adding your own memories. This is some vintage wrapping paper, and you know, you can write on this side if you want. It's more of that music paper with that sticker. This one is another big page that I just turned into a fold-out page with some sari trim holding it together. And then here we have two more stickers and book page from the thing. So, and yeah, so still lots and lots of room to write. For me, anyway, I don't need tons of room, and I enjoy, this is a digital print from two different digital kits, front and back. Another big large page here. So you kind of get the idea of what I'm going for. Another big large page here. This is just a page of tea-dyed paper that has some bluish tint to it, and then I just tip that in with some washi tape over this, and then maybe I'll come back if I have some stickers left over, add another sticker on top of the music, or maybe I'll just cover some of the music with more scratch paper. But I wanted to start off this journal with using some of these large images, and I'm thinking, if it was me using this journal and I had photos to paste, I'm happily going to paste over some of this, you know. Or if you don't want to do that, you could write on the middle of this if you wanted to do that. Or you could leave it as it is, and it's perfectly fine that way too. So, big bird, big tree. So there's the first two that I've started or done, and then now we're in the third signature. This will have 5 signatures total. It's going to be a chunky book even without having all of them decorated yet, but let me walk you through what I've got so far on this signature. So a page from a book about Edith Holden here, nice big sticker on this side. And then a page from the book here. We got a little puppy dog up there, a flower there, kind of leaving a lot of room for extra writing. This one's kind of weird. I don't know. I'm just putting stuff together. You know, there's a fish and a lobster. And then this was one that I wasn't going to use on the journal, so I thought I'd just save it on a piece of brown paper for, I don't know, something else. And then I thought, well, let's just put it in the pocket. So that's what I did. So that's kind of where I'm at this point. I want to put this frog in this spread here. So I've removed all of these stickers, and I just need to remove the extra sticker sheet. And then this sticker I want to use in like a Halloween journal. So I need to carefully do that. So yeah, so that's kind of what I've got going on here. And then I don't think anything else has been decided after that. So I thought, you know, hey, why don't I turn on the camera and bring you guys along with me, kind of, I don't know, I guess have some story time while I work on this. So yeah, so story time. So I've been kind of gone for a while. Sorry about that. I just kind of disappeared. But you know, life happens, and while I love junk journaling and all that goes along with it, with my YouTube channel and the Etsy, you know, when you meet someone and want to start a life with them, that kind of needs to become priority. And so that's kind of what happened. Let me see. I've got some extra bound paper back here. So let's see. I think what I want to do is pull off the sticker. I want to turn this. I love this whole page. So what I'm going to do is keep the sticker over here and then fill it back in after I put the backing sticker down. I love this John Darien sticker book, but at the same time, it's very frustrating to work with because of the way that they have cut out the stickers. A lot of times they don't have, oh shoot, I'm gonna mess this up. A lot of times they don't have like this, the figure 1, figure 2, along with the sticker that it goes to, so it's kind of frustrating to work with. If I were to buy this again, I would have to really think about it and really decide if that's what I want to do. I just wish they would have done it differently. But okay, back to story time. So moved in together. Well, he moved into my house earlier this year, which was an adjustment for both of us. I've been single a long time, living by myself for a long time. So for me, it was an adjustment just to live with someone again. And so there was that. And then happily living together. There's, you know, we've had our normal things, but nothing major or anything. But then he's always wanted a dog. I've wanted a dog kind of secretly for a long time. But I just knew they were so much work, and I didn't want to do that on my own with my already sort of busy lifestyle that I have or had. And so I just never had taken that plunge. But I always thought if I was going to get a dog, I didn't really ever want a small little dog. I always kind of wanted a bigger, or I don't know. My ideal was, okay, we're going to hope that this lands the way that it's supposed to land. Sorry. I need to think about what I'm doing here. Oh, bummer. Okay. That was not quite okay. Well, it'll be a little bit creased there. So dog. Oh, so he always has wanted a big dog. He would love to have a Great Dane or a Saint Bernard or something along those lines, which I'm not opposed to that. But I don't have a house that's can handle that large of a dog. Really? I mean, it's a decent sized house, but I don't know. To me, that's a very large dog. And there's a whole slew of things that can kind of go along with that. Like, their face is right in line with the height of the countertop. You know, like things like that. Or the table, the dining table. You know, things that if I didn't have to worry about would be nice. But at the end of the day, if that were to be the case in my future, I would accept it gratefully, because I know Great Danes are amazing dogs. You're just very large. And every dog is different, and just like every cat is different, and every person is different. So you get what you get. But So anyway, if I was to get my perfect dog, it would have been a golden retriever. I've always kind of wanted a golden retriever, but never really wanted to pay the price for one. Plus, I'm an adopt, don't shop kind of person. So not really looking to get a dog from the breeder. So it would have been like maybe adopt from, no, that didn't go as well as I hoped. Shoot. I've done that better, but that's all right. You can see a little bit of the background there, but that's okay. So I'll save this for a Halloween junk journal, and use that some other way. So anyway, long story short, it came to be that a family member, one of my mom's cousins, happened to, they have a purebred golden retriever, and her husband's father has a purebred golden retriever, and I guess it was his last wish to have the boy retriever, boy dog, breed one last time before his death. Not the dog's death, the guy's death. So anyway, they had a litter of golden retriever puppies, and so when I found out that they had those, and it was kind of one of those things where it was like, well, if we're going to do this, this is probably the perfect opportunity to do it. And so anyway, we adopted little Miss Ruby in March of this year, and she is now 6 months old, and she was a lot to deal with. Let me just tell you, I was not prepared for the amount of puppy that we ended up getting. she's such a good dog, and I hate to say it that way because she really is. She's such a good dog. She's pretty well behaved for the most part, but just, it was so much work, you guys. I mean, I love her to death, but oh my gosh, we were both kind of like, we love you, but when is this gonna start paying off for us? Like, is that terrible to say? She's amazing, but at the same time, just was a lot of work. And so anyway, it was just a lot of that, along with, now that we have this puppy, I don't have time to get anything done like I needed to do. Like, I needed to come down here and finish getting my basement kind of ready to work down here and not be kind of upset about the fact that it's a mess everywhere. And so anyway, and then a few weeks ago, his family came to visit from California. And so we had a week with them, and then we did a little road trip. And long story short, they all slept down here in the basement. So I had to get the basement cleaned up and livable down here. And so finally got some shelves up on the wall. Finally got some things sort of put away. It's not even close to being done yet. I mean, I still got some piles, but they're manageable now at this point. So anyway, there's that. And with Ruby finally being a little bit older, she's not quite so much needing to be watched 24/7. And I have a little bit more time where I can actually get down here and do some stuff. So, yeah, it was kind of like, I felt horrible leaving and, just dumping her. I don't want to say it like that, but just kind of dumping her on him to deal with while I go do my fun things, which that's not fair. And so, I wasn't going to do that. And so then it just kind of, left not much time for journaling. And of course, my work is always super busy. And that went, oh, we've got a situation brewing here. Okay, let me, let's see. How about we put some tomatoes? What are these? Tomatoes? Apples? Combination of both on this page. So it's just and to be honest with you, I feel like I kind of just needed a break at the same time. I needed to find my passion for this again. And I don't know about you guys, but if you've taken a break from something that you've done kind of a lot, that's kind of a nice refresh. And it made me feel like I wanted to come back down here and do more work, if that makes any sense. Whereas before hey everybody, sorry about that. My camera ran out of storage space and just shut off, and I didn't realize it. So I was just about done putting that down, and I was just saying I was going to take a break and from filming because I needed to sew that down anyway. So I sewed that down, and also our frog friend here has been sewed down, so now I can kind of continue. So yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know what else to really say about my absence. I think I've pretty much summed it up pretty well. It was a well-needed break, along with just kind of mandatory that I needed to step away for a bit, and I didn't realize it was going to be quite as long as it was. Just, you know, things kind of happened in sequence unexpectedly, and that's the state of things, really. But hopefully I'll be back a little more often now. I can't guarantee that I'll be, I forget what I've even said. I've filmed this like 3 times, I feel like, at this point, because at first I didn't think I was filming at all. But anyway, I won't probably ever be back with the schedule that I had during COVID. It's just really not, it's really not feasible at this point to do that. My life is very different now than it was then. I just can't sustain that same schedule that I had back then. But I don't want to not ever not do this either at the same time. So I'll figure it out. I'll probably be popping in here and there as time goes. These guys are so funny, but also I'm like, what? What am I ever gonna do with those? I feel like we need a horse on this page, and I know that I have one that's an actual sticker somewhere. This is just that. She's funny too, huh? And pretty girl on the other side. These guys are cool. Those are ready to be added to a signature. What about this one? We could maybe lose some of the... We could probably lose some of the sides and be okay. Okay, so anyway, I'm not going to go into great detail on that, I guess. Just know that my heart is here as well as in other places, and I need to make sure that I'm not forgetting about that. So that looks kind of straight. We'll do that. So anyway, you'll see videos when you see them. I'm not gonna promise anything because I know I can't keep up with that. So it'll be whenever I can get to it, I will get to it, kind of a thing. So one problem I have is when I start a project, it's hard for me to just let it go and not finish it like this. I'm feeling pretty excited about this whole journal, and I just would love to be down here a lot. And that's also just not fair. And I also have a life that I need to live too. So Just trying to weigh it all, it's got to be a balance. So I would say that in retrospect, during COVID time, and then I guess the year and a half after COVID, when I was filming so much and just junk journaling so much, in retrospect, it probably was not the healthiest for me to be doing all that. Or for anyone who would have been doing that, really. So I gotta remember that, So, okay. What? Okay, this quote, oh, wait, where'd the quote go? It's on the back side of this. I don't know that I really want to use this. It says, sorry to appear insistent, but I must have my trinkets. This is the last chance. Okay, well, I was thinking it was kind of more sad, but the weird thing is they turned this page into the stickers. So, and you can see how that looks, which is such a shame to me, when this could have been such an easier sticker to create. And then this whole page could have been an entire page. Like, while I love this book, the decisions like that, I just really don't understand why they made some of these decisions. It's just a little nutty to me. But I guess I'm not the editor. Okay, so I need to start using some more of these stickers that kind of tell a story. And then there's pages like this where I feel like the whole page might be a sticker. I don't... Like, what's actually cut out? Oh my gosh. Seriously? Are you serious right now? They cut out her eye? Why? Why would they do that? That's so weird. And then this is cut out? Oh my gosh. That is so weird. Okay. Well, okay. I want to use her. I want to use her in this signature somewhere. So, okay, we've got him. I think we need to fill the other side of this. Oh, but maybe not on this page. Okay. Let's find a different one. I know I've got one that's already ready to go. This needs to be in a different signature. Oh, I could do flowers, but I probably don't want to do that. Could do this. Okay, winter cinnamon, nice plant, and then below that, electric eel. I don't understand. It's just weird and unique. I like this one a lot. That one's really cool and different. My idea for this one wasn't to leave the fowl hanging from the thing. I was gonna use this and then paste something else over the top of that. But this one has a lot of fish on the back that are all stickers. So I'll do that on another one. I gotta free up another. I was probably never going to use this because I don't do the seance kind of thing. And that's what they're doing. So I needed to use this sticker, and then I was going to use the backing of this page to put all the little fishes onto. So that was my plan there. Maybe this page will work. Maybe we'll do that. So, and then my plans for this journal are I'm going to come back and do, I guess, another layer or another bit of decoration and add some more washi throughout. Just kind of add just a little bit more. I don't know how crazy I'm going to get with the decorating beyond that, but that was just my plan so far. So. Okay, so yeah, I'll put some pictures and things of Miss Ruby at the end of this video for you if you'd like to stick around and meet the newest family member. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I think call this video done. I've got it pretty well decorated. Like I said, I'm going to come back and just add more here and there where I feel like it's necessary. I might come and add, oh, I need to sew this down, add some stamping. Like, I've got all kinds of stamps that I never really use. Need to sew him down, and I need to sew that down. So I'll do that, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.